What's up? I got a new jacket and I'm pretty excited to tell you about it. Oh, this is not it. There we go. Much better. So this is the Mountain Hardwear Ghost Shadow. It is their 100% synthetic, 80% post-consumer material recycled hooded insulated jacket. Just got it. Haven't taken it out on the trail yet, but I do have some first impressions. First, let's get all the technical specs out of the way. The jacket weighs in at 11.7 ounces, and as I mentioned, it is 88% recycled material. The chest area is an 80-gram Permaloft synthetic insulation. The arms and the hood are 60-gram synthetic Permaloft insulation. Even the zipper is 48% recycled material. And that was a big selling point for me. I like that more gear companies are going in that recycled direction, especially when they're utilizing plastic products. So I'm a bigger guy. I'm about 6 feet tall and about 230 pounds, and this is the large. It fits fairly snug, but not so snug that I'm getting pinched, in the armpits or anything like that. I don't feel like it's so tight that the insulation is getting compressed. It's actually a really comfortable fit. I really like kind of the longer torso, especially in the back. It's got this tab that comes down. Keep your jacket from riding up when you've got your backpack on and you're hiking, especially uphill. It is a hooded jacket, as you can see. Well, this is one of the things that I would personally change. I would like for there to be some kind of a drawstring or some way to tighten the hood up a little bit more. I feel like there's a lot of loose space in here, and if I were out in the wind, the hood could, flop around a little bit, and it is big enough that it blocks my peripheral vision just a little bit, so it'd be nice to be able to snug that hood down. And it would help keep a little bit more of the warm air inside, I think. You do have a drawstring at the bottom that you can cinch down to hold in some of that warm air. And it's a unique mechanism. The button for it is all internal. So you've got the little thread on the outside that you can pull to tighten, but when you want to loosen it back up, you got to find this button inside the hem there. And I got to admit, it took me a little bit longer to figure that out than it probably should have. One of the features that I found kind of unique and pretty useful, actually, is you've got these kind of sticky, it's almost like a wetsuit material stripe on the inside of each sleeve, and what that'll do is it cinches down to whatever glove you're wearing and keeps air from escaping or wind from blowing in through that sleeve. And I thought that was pretty clever. I really like that. So as I mentioned, I haven't taken this thing out on the trail yet. I did spend a significant amount of time the other night in a snowstorm in the backyard watching my dogs play, and the exterior of the jacket is a 10 denier nylon, which they say is water resistant. Now, I was outside for 25 to 30 minutes, and there were some spots that had started to wet through, even in just that time, in an active snowstorm. So I would take the water resistance with a grain of salt and plan on carrying a waterproof shell to go over it as part of your layering system. Like most of your insulated jackets and your insulated hoodies, this one does stuff into its own pocket to pack down a little bit tighter for when you're not wearing it and it just needs to kind of spend some time in your backpack. And I think that's a feature that 99% of these jackets have, but it's a feature that I like. And the pockets on this one are fairly big, at least compared to my old insulated jacket. And you could actually use this as a pillow if you didn't need to wear it while you were sleeping. And so there you have it. Those are my initial impressions of the Mountain Hardwear Ghost Shadow. So far, I'm pretty impressed. I like it. There is just that one thing that I would personally change. I would just really like to be able to cinch that hood down. But it's a pretty minor thing in the grand scheme of things. The jacket is kind of expensive. It retails for $250. Now, I did not pay $250. I had a $100 REI gift card that I used towards it, so that hacked a pretty significant chunk of that cost down, but it is a fairly expensive jacket. Let me know down in the comments if you have experience with this hoodie, or if you have another jacket that you're just really excited about. We'll talk again soon.